everyone, welcome back, and this is Naveen from UI Brains. So last class we have discussed about the custom modules, and in this video we're gonna understand the routing. Okay, so how to make routing with Node.js. Okay, so first of all, what I do is, mm, okay, I'll just do one thing. I'll just copy the same server creation setup. I paste it. Let's make something called 06 Node.js server with routing. Okay, yep. So it is done, and first let me stop the previous server. Let me go to this location, right click open terminal, and here there's a npm start. Okay, it will start the basic server creation, and then we'll start routing. Okay, so yeah, it is started. So now what we do is actually what is mean by the routing. Routing is simple. For a particular URL, a particular data has to be written. For example, when you can, if you can see, yeah, I show you. For example, there is a REST API website, right? JSONplaceholder.com. This one. So if you go here, this is the JSONplaceholder.com. Is a fake REST API. And don't worry, coming classes we also create our own REST API using Express.js. So story is in this they have given certain URLs, certain paths. Okay, so if you make, see, website name slash post. If I say website name slash post, so for post request, I got some post related information. For example, next one, same website name slash comments. So for comments request path. So generally what is server is actually a server is looking for a request. So how you can send a request is these type of URL parameters. Okay, if you provide, for example, simple story is if you go to hotel restaurant, you order chicken biryani, you get chicken biryani. You order mutton biryani, you get mutton biryani. So whatever you order, you get that. So the hotel server and the kitchen people is going to make you what is the request you have, right? They give you a response, they give you the result dish. Same story in virtual world also, same story happens. Okay, so through URL you will be sending the request. Suppose for example, home page. When you click on a home page, you get the home data. When you click on about page, you get the about data. When you click on a profile page, you get the profile data. So the moment you click on a home page, what happens is it is sending a request to the server is some different URL. If you observe some different URL, for example, if you even see my uibrains.com, uh, come on, yeah, see uibrains.com home page is loaded. Now when I click on about, see what is the path slash about. So about page is loaded. If you click on slash courses, so this is UI. Okay, you click on things, but internally what happens is the moment you click on this, it will send a request slash courses. So server is going to get this URL. Okay, so according to this URL, what is the page to serve? That's called routing. Okay, so let's build backend routing for certain URL, a different kind of data to be produced. Let's see that. Okay, so you can actually do this in a better way in Express.js, but as a, as a backend developer, you have to know the core technology as well. So we'll see in Node.js today, and once we started Express.js, then there we can even handle this requests and the REST API things and all in a better way we can do it. First, let's see in a Node.js. Okay, so here, let's make Node.js routing. So in Node.js routing, actually what is the server required is request, the request URL. If you request for courses, I'll send you course page. If you request for about, I'll send you about page. That's how server has to respond. So how can you get the URL in the server? And always remember, whatever comes from client to server is request, right? Server to client is response. So request to response. So the URL which is coming from the client is request. So let's URL of type string generally is equal to request.url. Okay, you get that. Problem is, oh, it says it can be undefined. Oh, okay, undefined. Because TypeScript, no, it says if you can't receive the URL, then value will be undefined. So it's like this. Type is undefined. Looks like okay, either string or if no URL, then undefined. Okay. So along with this, there'll be different kind of request. For example, you click on a home, you're fetching data from server, that is get request. So in the HTTP request, there are multiple methods are there: get, post, put, delete, and all. So get means to get data from server. Post means when you submit a form, especially you'll write method is equal to post. So it is like sending data to the server. Post, and you want to update something at server is put. When you want to delete something at server is delete. Like different methods are there. So what is this request belongs to? Get request generally is a get request because we are fetched something, we're looking for something, response from server is a get request. So how can I specify the method here is, so let method of type string is equal to, again, request object dot method. Okay, and it also says again something called undefined. If no request is triggered, then the value is undefined. Okay, so URL has received, method received. So let's make a response accordingly. So what I do is, if URL is equal to, okay, slash, there's nothing, no request, just empty slash, and method is equal to get. Okay, so I just make for example, I do like this: let response, not response, let's say something called result of type string is equal to some empty string I'll take. Based on that, I'll make a response. Okay, let's say result is equal to, I'll just specify the same h3 tag here. Result is equal to this one, I think, backtick, paste it. So what my plan is, when you make an empty request to my server, I will respond with welcome to Node.js page. Okay, next, else if URL is equal to slash about, and your method is equal to get. So if you're looking for slash about and your method is get, then which page to load? So I will frame the response now. Just as of now, just normal tag only. So I say here about page. Okay, just simple for confirmation about page. So like this, let's make multiple things. Copy. If your request for services, and I'll be responding with services page. And if your request is for contact, and I'll be sending you the contact page. Okay, fine. Now lastly, I'll say if none of that, I mean apart from this, anything else you provide, some people will make you know about is there. For example, about is there, you got about page. Instead of about, I say something something something, this is not there. So you get also home page. You supposed to get actually 4 not 4 not found, page not found, right? So let's make that one. So let's take the result, copy and paste it. So let's say something called page not found. Okay, so let's make the color some dark red color. Okay, done. So once you have made all the URLs, so finally you respond with your result. So let's say result. Okay, fine. So this is how you make a routing here. Slash about services contact and nothing. So let me check, let me test this out. Okay, so let me go here, see server has started, server started. So what I do is go back to my here. If I send the empty request, See, welcome to Node.js server. Okay. So now when I say slash, what is that? Slash about. So I say slash about, click on send. So you got the about page. Okay. And if I say slash services, so when you say slash services request, so server will respond with your service page. Okay. Next, when you request for contact, you get the contact page. Okay. Apart from all this, okay, only my server is responding. We will able to fetch four type of requests only. We'll only serve four type of requests: about, services, and contact. Okay. Apart from this, something else you provide. I say something called profile. Profile. Do you have profile page here? Not there. So if no profile, then it says page not found. Okay. Apart from this, anything else you type, you get the page not found. Obviously, right? Because my server is not having that request URL itself. Okay, it's not serving it. Okay, so this is how you will frame, I mean, the routing in uh, Node.js. Okay, this is how you can make it. And one important thing is, you can actually, this code looks like mess up, right? You have a server startup code and you also have a routing code. So this completely mess up. You can actually optimize it. You can take this complete source code to a separate file and do it. Okay, so let's see in the next video how to optimize the routing. Okay, so let's start. Thank you so much for watching and we'll meet in the next video. Thank you.